All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it with Ballage. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ballage.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. This is taken at the 23. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Ballage. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Here we go. Check it. Monday. Check 50. Yes.
Now Ballage. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
Brissett now. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Here's Hines. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check. Let's go. Come on. Hustle.
Brissett to throw on 1st. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Jet bomber. Hey, Haywood. 36. Whip. Watch the alert.
And now it's Rosen looking. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Samson Ebukam able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the 2nd round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Rosen on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Rosen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And Wilson has it. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You can't block me. You can't.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Check right, check right. Hatchet, hatchet.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Mike 96, Mike 96.
To throw is Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hey, what? Here we go. Where's the mic? Watch one. Watch one.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rosen. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Let's bring it. Hey, dude.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
We played to win. Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox as tight end, and it's third down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes Grant on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's third down.
Mike, ready? Hey, Corey. Pull together. Go.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. He'll return it from the 6. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go. Set. 15 on it. 15 on it.
Back near his goal line, Brissett. And that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey, alert, alert. Here we go. Run to my 80. Watch one. Target. Alert, alert, alert. Deuce. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
From the 35 on second down, Rosen. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
Nope.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yeah, this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Throwing, Brissett. Complete to Hilton. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, an even 90 yards. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, Steve 6, Steve 6. Banjo, 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 banjo.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check, check. Hey, Alpha.
Now it's Rosen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Rosen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to base. Let's go, D. Tight end right. Tight end right. Three down. Three down.
On first down, Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now a give right side. It's Hines. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. To throw, Brissett. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Rosen looking to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Again, it's Rosen. They're able to locate Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, over. Check, 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 check.
Rosen will throw. Incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike, check, 59. Let's go, defense. Hey, echo.
To throw is Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A very solid gain of 27. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, high 7.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks and speeding quick.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll run on first down. Hines, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win. Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game. So for the Colts, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
How many days have you been home now? How many days have you been home now? How many days have you been home now? How many days have you been home now?
Fucking Manny. Ooh, fucking Manny.
7. Let me see. Where the fuck is this? Okay, we're debating round 3 from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. East. We are in 2, 5, 6 p.m. East. pennies now. PM East. What up, man?
What you doing, man?
I decided if I want to bid on Devontae Adams.
After I traded Nick Bosa, I was hurt. My heart was broke. But
I thought you traded for Nick Bosa.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
No. I can't. I had Nick Bosa. I gave up Nick Bosa.
Oh.
So the thing is, what I did was because he was, he was gonna have to get re-signed next year. And, I don't know, cause I have a Rick Armstead that has to get re-signed next year as well. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna give up Nick Bosa.
This draft is a good draft though. I gotta fucking scout it though. I haven't scouted it.
How many rounds you got? How many first rounds you got?
I haven't even looked.
I have 3.
I didn't even check to see if I even have any.
I got picks, and then that receiver I gave up to, the one I sent you for the approval and shit. I'm like, I had to give him up to. He's 97 speed though. He was only 23 years old. KJ Hamler. You got pick 3.
I gotta scout.
Let me get that shit. I'll give you pick 21 and 24 for that top 3. I'll give you 2 first rounds for that 1 first round.
That's it.
There's a dude in there that I want, Pops. Want me to show you who it is?
I gotta scout him.
Let me show you what it is. Look.
I don't know anybody in this draft class.
No, me either. But look,
I never.
Look at this though. Watch. You know how you like speed? You know how you.
I never had this draft class.
You know how you like speed? Watch this. 4.37, 6 foot safety.
Let's see. What's his name? Safety.
Ransom.
4.37. Oh, Ransom, strong safety. Let's take a look at him.
What time's the draft? Our time? 4?
Oh, the draft's tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I got a scout.
It's Wednesday,
Fuck.
Dad. Damn. You sleeping, Nick?
I could be fucking doing all this shit, making it fast. Just can't keep up. Fuck.
And then the other league about to be almost in
I'm
off
up to my
season already.
scouting now then.
And then 24 about to be in off season pretty soon too.
It's
Already.
a 2023 draft class right here. What was his name? Ransom. Strasity. Yeah, he's 92 speed, 93 acceleration.
Is that?
He's 92 speed, 93 acceleration.
Is he hidden? Go to click on him.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your...
Oh, you can check right there. You can go to edit players. See what? Oh no. Can you?
Yeah, yeah. This is... So now, I guess I'm gonna scan now. I didn't even fucking realize draft was right last night. Edit player. Superstar. I don't think I miss it because but yeah, nice. Let's take a look at what do I want to see. I don't even really need a fucking linebacker.
Who are you looking at?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the linebackers in this in here.
Oh, there's a dude that ran a fucking 4.3.
85, 87.
There's a linebacker that ran a 4.3.
88 speed, 90 acceleration right here. 88, 90 is good. Start! Let's see, little linebackers. I bet you're gonna get killed fast with a linebacker in here. .88 speed, 90 acceleration, 80 overall. You know he's gonna be a superstar. Maybe in the next, like, just a flow. Flow!
Ooh.
X Factor.
Ooh.
Boy!
He said, wait.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Yeah. Ah.
Tristan, those are not your shoes. I could see clearly the brain is gone. Take those slippers off. Tristan, those are not your slippers. My clothes is not ready, sir. Take it back over there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Say housekeeping. Housekeeping. Say housekeeping, Tristan.
Her name is Yoli. She's got the...
No wonder you're not hot. I sat down real quick to put my clothes away. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I got this cooler on my culo.
You like that, huh? You like it?
Got the cooler on my culo.
It's alright. You can push it all around the house all you want. Take it back the other way.
Tristan.
Go tell mom. Housekeeping.
Mama.
Go tell mom. Housekeeping. Tell mom.
Ooh. Bebe. Bebe. Can you give me that little table?
Hmm?
Can you give me that little table right there?
She asking to table.
I know, babe. Rub the booty.
Are you doing housekeeping?
Let me rub the booty. La la, ooh. La 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 la.
blanket. Yeah. What you want for your birthday? Brianna. Say housekeeping. Say housekeeping. Say housekeeping. Put her leg.
Sean Clifford. Alright, so let's just delete this. I'm going to I got
This is Washington.
first on the 35th.